Okay. सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ओम शांति शांति शांतिः। ओम भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयाम देवाः भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः स्थिरैरङ्गैस्तुष्टुवागुंसस्तनूभिः व्यशेम देवहितं यदायुः। स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवाः स्वस्ति नः पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु। ओम शांति शांति शांतिः। ओम नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्म विद्या संप्रदाय कर्तृभ्यो वंश ऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः। सर्वोपप्लवरहितः प्रज्ञानघनः प्रत्यगर्थो ब्रह्मैवाहमस्मि। ओम शांति शांति शांतिः। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करं शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ओम It is necessary that one should live a life of dharma. One lives a life of giving, contributory life. Our Shastra emphasizes this. Almost man gives a mandate that one must be giver. And that is why these karmas are given, nitya karmas, daily karmas, where we have to be contributor. At the same time, there is a value in the culture that I should live a prayerful life. Our Vastu itself shows that there is a prayer room, we have puja, there is a value for some upasana, we do tapas, do tirth yatra, etc., etc. So, living a good life in terms of performing contributory actions, mandatory contributory actions, performing some prayerful actions, and extra reaching out karmas. That is good, but that is not sufficient. That there is a tendency to be tamasic, that there is a tendency to be rajasic and think of myself. Only to grow out of that, these karmas are given. But just because I live a good life, prayerful living, dharmic life, it may give some good result. I would say may. Because in spite of doing this karma, if there is a prarabdha, papa prarabdha, then dukkham will come. Even though you do puja, do contributory action, mandatory and voluntary contributory action like this, vapi, kupataragadi, etc., some dukkham will come. There is no guarantee that everything will be good in the life, because this body is meant for sukha and dukkha. But then everything even if I get good result, it is not going to be enough. Even if I have some pleasant situations because of my karma, it's not going to be enough. That's not going to be okay. Everything can be okay only when I am okay. External situations may look like good, everything is fine, you may say everything is okay, but that but will continue. Everything is fine, but Swamiji, this is missing, because basically I am not okay. That requires knowledge. In other words, these karmas, contributory karmas, mandatory or voluntary, and the prayerful living is a means, not an end in itself. That is what is being emphasized in the mantra we saw yesterday, Ishta Purtam Manyamana Varishtham. They think this is moksha. Nanyat Shreyaha Vedayante Pramudaha. There is no other Shreyas. That means Ishta Purta Karma is Shreyas. Contributory karma is Shreyas. Manaseva, and there are all slogans, Nar Seva, Hi Narayan Seva hai, etc., etc. There are so many slogans they give, punchlines, and then you do it. But that is the moksha, to say that they are the people are called pramudaha, well deluded. What is a delusion? They are not in a way deluded, because that mati is not tamasic. Tamasi mati is adharmam dharmamiti manyante ya tamasavruta. The mudas are one category of mudas are deluded one who think wrong or improper thing to be the proper. Both, like smoking cigarette, he feels it's a status, macho thing. Or to get angry, I should be get angry. Something, some value, wrong values. This person has a value of contributory life. Therefore, he lives a contributory life. As a value to follow, the value for Shastra. So, lives in the Shastric Maryada. And there is some Shraddha, so does prayerful life, etc. But that is okay. But still, there is a delusion, because this person is not available to accept or to think that this kind of lifestyle is a means, not an end itself. It is a means for moksha. One has to discover mokshecha. That confusion itself is pramudatva. One has to choose moksha as a goal. And that or at least if you can't choose, there should be some indirect awareness. Though I am doing this, this is not an end. Now I have to work for moksha. And the typical Indian saying, that is okay, but Swamiji, now the time has come to reach to the God. Bhagavan ke paas jaane ka samay aa gaya. Now this is a time for bhakti. This is a time for moksha. That is at least that indirect clarity. Doesn't know what is moksha. Doesn't know what is the means. Doesn't know what is bhakti. But there is that I need to withdraw from everything else. That this, all that I am doing is not an end by itself. That understanding is there, and therefore they choose moksha. When I choose moksha, when I am clear for this purushartha, though I live a life of dharma, though I live a life of prayers, I live a life of contributions, but that itself is not an end. This is the dharma purushartha. I have to choose moksha purushartha. That clarity is not being there, therefore they take ishta purtam manyamana varishtam. What happens to them? They fellows go to some divine lokas where they sukrute anubhutva, they enjoy the punyas, they exhaust this punya. Punya means they have some pleasant situations. There they have Vishay Sukha, and having had the experiences of some subtle or you can say divine Vishaya Sukhas, imamba heenataram lokam vishanti. They come back to either these or a loka which is further down this. Other loka means Manushya loka is a karma loka, karma yoni, or they end up, depends on sanchit karmas. What kind of sanchit karmas they have, then they end up having some other loka where they are subject to cycle of birth and death again and again. There is another category which is now talked in the next mantra. Those who can say in our known parlance, vanaprasthi. One who takes a lifestyle of vanaprastha. One commits to ishtapurtam karmas. One who commits to mandatory contributory karmas may be grihasthi. Because you need money, you need resources for vapi, kupa, tadagadi, for agnihotra, etc. You need spouse and etc. So the previous mantra was addressed for grihasthi. A grihasthi committed to ishtapurta karma as a goal. Now in this mantra, what happens to vanaprasthi, who is committed to vanaprastha ashram dharma, that is being talked. Look at that mantra, 11th mantra. Tapashraddhe ye hyupavasanti aranye. Mantra 11, page 7. Tapashraddhe ye hyupavasantyaranye. Shanta vidvamso bhaikshcharyam charantaha. Suryadvareణ te virajah prayanti. Yatra mrutasah purusho hyavyayatma. Again, tapashraddhe ye hyupavasantyaranye. Shanta vidvamso bhaikshcharyam charantaha. Suryadvareణ te virajah prayanti. Yatra mrutasya purusho hyavyayatma. The earlier mantra talked about kevala karminaha. They were confining to karmas, both voluntary and mandatory, contributory karmas. Now here they are talked about vanihi, those who live in the forest. Why he says upavasanti aranye? Okay, who are these people? That is who live in the forest, And who are they? They are, says, Shantaha vidvamsaha tapashraddhe upavasanti aranye. So, they are vidvamsaha, knowledgeable. It is in the sense of upasana. The vidvan word is used for upasakaha, doing dhyanam on Saguna Brahma, and then Shantaha, to enjoy relatively quiet mind, okay, and then Aranye upavasanti, they live in the forest, Bhaikshcharyam charanti, they live a life of bhiksha. Charya means lifestyle. Lifestyle, committed lifestyle of Bhiksha. What happens to them? Surya Dvarena Virajaha Prayanti. Te Virajaha Santaha. They become free from rajas. They free from papas. They become pure. And Surya Dvarena through Uttarayana Marga, if I use a known word, through Shukla Marga or through the path of sun, that is not literal sun, we'll see that. Surya Margena, where do they go? Prayanti, they go, they enter, they reach, where the world Yatra Avyayatma Amrutaha Purushaha. Where Avyayatma Purushaha means immortal, imperishable, Hiranyagarbha means Brahmaloka, where immortal Brahmaji, Hiranyagarbha lives, and that imperishable Loka they go, the ultimate phalam. Okay? Now, Upasana, Upasanti means they are doing Upasana. Tapaha Shraddhe Upasanti. Upasanti Upavasanti Aranye. Here tapas. See, Vanaprastha Ashrama is a life of tapas and upasana. Just because you give up the job, you are retired, and just because you don't take to sannyasa, one doesn't become Vanaprasthi. Grihasthi is characterized, Grihastha ashrama is dharma pradhana ashrama. Predominant dharma. Dharmacharya ashrama. The lifestyle of dharma. Therefore, there is a word for husband and wife, saha dharmachari, saha dharmacharini. Saha means together, and the chari means committed lifestyle. Lifestyle, they live lifestyle committed to dharma. And as we have seen before, in Shastra, dharma word is often used not in a sense of belief, not in a sense of some lingas, Puttu and Mala and etc., not in a sense of Visishta, in a following certain religious forms. Dharma is used in the sense of duty, in the sense of mandatory contributory karmas. Dharma means, dharmic life means a lifestyle committed to what I have to do, and committed to not to do what I have not to do. So my likes and dislikes, my fancies, my desires become subservient to what I am supposed to do. I follow the boundaries of Shastra. The person confines himself or herself to the maryada given by the Shastra and Parampara. That's a dharma life. Grihasthi lives a life of dharma. Now, what is Vanaprasthi? By the way, that is a word tapashraddhe. Vanaprastha ashrami also performs certain mandatory karmas of grihastha. Like this grihasthi is supposed to do what they are supposed to do? Agnihotra karma. So Vanaprasthi doesn't give up Agnihotra. Grihasthi, even brahmachari onwards, having had the yagnopavitam, he or she is supposed to do Sandhya Vandanam, Gayatri Upasanam. So that also he doesn't give up. They perform these karmas. What they give up, role playing is minimized. So the Laukik responsibilities, Laukik karmas are minimal for Vanaprasthi. Why he takes to Vanaprasthi? Then he says, there is a Vihita karma he does, Swadhyaya he does, Agnihotradi karma, Sandhya Vandan, etc. does, then Shraddha, Tapas Shraddhe, two things he says, they are endowed with Tapas and Shraddha. Shraddha implies Upasana. Okay? The Vanaprastha ashram is a lifestyle predominantly committed to Upasanas. And that too, Saguna Brahma Upasana. Primarily doing Upasana about the Ishvara, not Omkar Upasana, Nirguna Vishak, but primarily Saguna Brahma Upasana they perform. These people, there is a word Shabda, Tapashraddhe, he Upavasanti Aranye, he means Prasiddham. There is a very well known, what is the two? Lifestyle of minimum karma. One, and more of upasana. And third, you can say, tapas word, more of life of tapas. In our culture, in our shastra, tapas is very much emphasized. It is a unique aspect of Hindu culture. Of Eastern, what we call East and West culture, Western culture has no value for tapas. In our culture, there is a value, and why there is a value? Even Bhagavan says in Bhagavad Gita, in the 18th chapter, Yagno Dhanam Tapaschaiva Natyajyam Karyam Eva Tat. And among this, Yagna, Dana and Tapa, never give up. One must perform. Of the three, in Sannyas Ashrama, the person gives up Yagna and Dana, but Tapas continues. Brahmacharya Ashram is Tapas Pradhan. We read the stories, sons of the kings, hair prince, even Bhagavan himself, Krishna, was